Ways I'm happy with Legal Match would be that I certainly get a lot of referrals through Legal Match, and very happy about the templates that you can set up so that you don't have to spend a whole lot of time responding to each and every inquiry, because there are a lot of inquiries, and as a lawyer you have very limited time to respond, so being able to set up templates is really helpful. I don't really use the support much, but certainly the features, as I mentioned, is use of the template, the fact they're sending relevant cases to me to consider. So they're certainly doing work to, I wouldn't say screen the cases, but I guess filter cases that are relevant to our law practice. And so that's very helpful. So we're not getting things that are unrelated. We're getting things that are directly on point. And they ask questions, I guess the form that the clients fill out, they ask questions that provide me with relevant legal information to answer questions and to evaluate the case even before I talk to the client. I'd say it's positively impacted our business by allowing the firm to grow, because we do get a good number of cases through Legal Match. And in order to serve the clients, we have to bring more people into the firm. And as a result, the firm has grown because of the number of cases that we receive through Legal Match. Same situation. It's helped us by giving us a flow of cases coming into the office, although by Legal Match, they're coming in through email. So during the pandemic, when a lot of people didn't want to go to law offices or offices were closed, we were able to immediately communicate with clients by email, by phone, and to set up virtual appointments. And we were open during most of the pandemic anyway. So for those that wanted to come in, they were certainly able to come meet face-to-face in our office as well on a daily basis. It's hard to say. I've never really tracked it very carefully because we get so many inquiries through Legal Match, and we certainly have a good number coming into the office, and of that there is a percentage that hires us. But probably of the ones that come in or actually have a consultation, I'd say at least 10 to 30% end up hiring us. I've really found it to be the best. I've been on Legal Match for a number of years. There's one other lead generating organization that I use, but they're not as effective as Legal Match. And then prior to getting on Legal Match, I obviously went through various other lead generating organizations, and none of them really compared to Legal Match. So even compared to the other one I'm using, Legal Match is really far superior. How do I get the most would be the effective referral of potential clients and our ability to counsel those clients as to what their next move should be, whether it's to hire us or to take certain steps with human resources. That's what I'd say. I'd say to do a little better than me and answer promptly. I've just gotten so busy that I've gotten to the point where I don't even look at the Legal Match inquiries maybe for 2, 3, 4, and sometimes 5 days, and then they're really backing up at that point. But for newer lawyers, it may not be as busy as we have the good fortune to be. I'd say look at those inquiries daily, jump right on them and respond to them, and let the person know whether you're able to help. And set up your templates if you find that to be more effective than an individual response. Well, certainly in my field, and I can only talk about my field of labor and employment law, I would highly endorse it. But I can't speak for other areas of law, but certainly on labor and employment, it's been very, very effective.